Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
Er braucht mich. Ich weiß, worauf er hinaus will. Er braucht die Unterstützung des Ordens. Nee, ich bin noch nicht drauf gekommen.
I really have no idea.
Come on, Louis, make an effort. What do you think could be the reason? Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me, you are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Ach, wie nett.
Serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where do you think that natural, charismatic presence comes from? Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No. Stop it. It's absurd.
Have you never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's body without knowing why?
No.
Nee.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you.
Was?
What do you mean?
Louis, I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your mother.
What?
I'm sorry
Toll.
you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No, no, it's not possible.
You are my son.
Was? Und jetzt?
Not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
Ich weiß nicht so recht.
To tell you the truth, I don't get much time to ask myself those questions.
Quite right. Best not to react to all this too suddenly. Take some time to think about it all. For now, I think you ought to find Sarah, my son. You ought to talk things over with her.
So she's been lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself. You must clear the air. We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards. But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there inside you. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been happening to you deep inside, but which you have been concealing. Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
Now breathe.
It's a sound, very faint.
That's right. Concentrate on it. My voice is growing fainter, but I am here.
Whispers, words, mixed voices.
Focus on one of them. Don't be afraid.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
I hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
What was it?
You are now able to read people's minds.
Oh.
What?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts. So, if you need to know something in particular from someone, all you have to do is make them think about it.
Wie lustig. Aber wäre das nicht geistiger Missbrauch, aber würde ich damit nicht ihre Privatsphäre verletzen? Ah, komm.
But I'd be violating their minds, wouldn't I?
No, nothing of the sort. You won't really be penetrating their psyches. Let's just say you'll be picking up residual signals emitted by their thoughts. It isn't intrusive at all, rest assured. There are also a few rules you need to know that govern this talent when used between ourselves. You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But be careful. A demon more experienced than yourself will know that you are spying and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another demon. It's a question of courtesy.
Ach,
But let's
ja.
be clear. What is most considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll continue this discussion later if you want. Just join me in my study when you've finished.
So, du kannst nun die vordergründigen Gedanken eines Gesprächspartners wahrnehmen. Jedes Mal, wenn du Gedanken liest, kostet dies einen Wesenspunkt. Du erhältst einen Punkt, wenn du es mit einer Immunität zu tun hast, 2 Punkte durch das Ausnutzen einer Schwäche und 3 Punkte durch den Verzehr von Erdsternchen. Okay. Ich probiere es jetzt besser nicht.
I need to go now. See you later, Lord Mortimer.
One more thing. If you want to know the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763, at 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's where she disemboweled your mother to steal you from me.
Ach ja. Nett. Charmant. Ausgeweidet.
It's not that I regret all these discussions, but I must hurry to the wharf.
Ja. Naja, wenigstens habe ich jetzt eine Fähigkeit, ja. Kann man alles gebrauchen? So, trifft deine Mutter am Anleger, die gar nicht meine Mutter ist. Okay, probieren wir es mal. Jupp. Yeah.
Manipulated us all. You're going to pay.
What is at stake here far outweighs our personal interests.
Our personal interests? You betrayed me.
Emily, no!
Okay. Was meint sie mit Hintergang? Wir probieren es mal.
What an idiot. He still doesn't get it.
So, was meint sie mit Hintergang?
Wait, how has Sarah betrayed you?
I don't believe it. You still don't get it. I'm not Emily, stupid.
You went as far as killing your own sister?
You're the one who pointed her out. You only have yourself to blame.
Oh, dear God!
Surprise, Sarah. You can't just get rid of me like that, you old hag.
Do you realize what you did?
Okay. Diesmal kommt sie nicht davon. Emily hat sie geliebt. Warum hat sie ihre Schwester hintergangen? Warte mal, erstmal das.
Dual identity has just been ripped to shreds. You're not going to be able to hide anymore.
Hide? You still don't get it. Don't be a fool. I am the only Duchess Hillsborough now. I am free.
Duchess, I am sorry about what happened.
You had a choice. You use people according to your desires without any scruples.
Excuse me, but we are in the same line of business.
Shut it!
And Emily knew it very well.
No, Emma, look at me.
She would never endanger herself for the sake of the Order. Her sense of duty gave way to her personal interest. In the end, Sir Gregory was the only one who was truly honest with me. He has opened my eyes more in 2 days than my sister did in a whole lifetime.
Sir Gregory? You've got to be joking, right? You're not really going to trust him, are you?
Holm manipuliert uns, sie verdient mehr als das. Sie soll warum folgt sie Holm?
I
Warte.
trust Gregory. He's always honest with me.
Warum folgt sie Holm?
Emma, why do you follow home?
Why? Why? Always questions. Just shut up,
Oh,
for God's
God.
sake. She should never have tried to shoot me.
No.
Don't move!
Louis, remember in Paris? I trust you, son. Now, Louis!
No, no, damn it. No.
Oh.
Why did you do that? No, no, no.
Nein, ich hab's
Come on, Mother.
verbockt.
Hang in there. You're gonna get through this.
Do not trust him. I am proud of you, my son.
No. No.
Blöd. Abschied. Ich habe verhindert, dass Napoleon Bonaparte in den Besitz der Lanze gelangt. Ich bin zum Anleger gelangt, bevor Sarah de Richet verletzt wurde. Ich habe von meinem dämonischen Wesen erfahren. Ich hätte eine Diskussion mit Manuel Godoy haben können, habe ich verpasst. Ich habe Herzogin Hillsborough nicht davon abgehalten, Sarah de Richet zu erschießen. Ich habe nicht Sarah de Richets Lüge aufgedeckt. Aber gestorben wäre sie trotzdem, sonst hätte das ja nicht Abschied geheißen, oder? So, wir haben ein neues Buch. So, das Tagepunkt. So, und die anderen kann ich immer noch nicht. Nee, okay. Eieiei. Puh, nicht gut. Shit. Oh.
I spent my whole life swimming in lies. Emily, what a waste. I feel like I know nothing. That I have to learn everything all over again. I'm a demon. I age more slowly. I can mentally manipulate people. I don't even know if it's a good thing or a curse.
Ich weiß nicht mal, ob das jetzt ein Segen, ein Fluch, ein Segen, ein Fluch. Ein Fluch? Ein Segen? Positiv, optimistisch.
No, this is an advantage. I could get used to this pretty quickly, I think. Damn it, what a mess. Come on, man up, Louis. I'm still the same old me. Demon or not, I'm still in charge of my actions. And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn. It's enough to drive you crazy. Everything I believed in, nothing holds true anymore. Pull yourself together, man. I need to find some answers. There's no way of being alone for a minute.
Okay, öffne die Tür. Ah. Ich wollte eigentlich nur gucken, ob hier noch irgendwo was ist, aber ist wohl nicht so. So, wer ist da? Wer will was?
Sir Gregory?
Good day,
Was?
Louis. I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family. It's a good thing, but you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis. Knowing William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Dankeschön. So, wie lange gibt es uns
How
schon?
long has our family been in existence?
We have been here since the very beginning.
What do you mean, exactly?
Are you trying to get information from me?
No, not at all. I was just wondering why that particular question seemed to disturb you.
Let us not insist then. You yourself weren't very convinced by the question, it seems.
Ja. Wie groß
How
ist
many
die
of us are there
Familie?
in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
Gibt es andere Familien? Warum Brüder und Schwestern?
What do you mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
You reason with logic. We have retained the human habit. When we first come into this world, we retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has absolutely no real importance. They're just bodies.
So. Gibt es andere Familien?
Well, tell me then, are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the oldest and therefore the most powerful.
Okay.
Is
Gibt es
there
ein
a head of the
Familienoberhaupt?
family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready. They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, she retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
Okay, und warum rebelliert Mortimer?
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Ist der eifersüchtig?
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand, regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself, is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help, and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical.
They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
Vater hat recht, Vater liegt falsch. Aber wir sind jetzt, fangen wir Streit an. Was machen wir jetzt? Komm.
But if your intention is not to dominate the human race, why not let them be master of their own destinies?
I perfectly understand this type of reaction from you, less from William. The main thing you're lacking is time. Man is transient, and one of his particularities is that he does not learn from the errors of his peers. He uses up an incredible amount of energy building and destroying whatever he himself has put into place. If we weren't here to help them, guide them, I sincerely believe that humanity would have become extinct by now. On the other hand, we are eternal, Louis. When we plan ahead, we do it for the long term.
Okay, das klingt nach Despotismus.
Yes, I understand, but that's more like tyranny, isn't it?
Well, it's all a question of your point of view. From man's point of view, I can understand how he would have that impression if ever he found out. But don't forget your true nature. From the demon's point of view, in other words, ours, letting man do as he thinks fit would equate to letting him race to his own demise.
But what about man's freedom to choose?
That is man's worst enemy, Louis. Imagine a creature that dies without reaching the age of adulthood. It remains a child. We have to help him, otherwise he will put himself in danger. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Ist er in Gefahr? Bin ich in Gefahr? Ist das eine Einladung, ihm zu folgen? Bin ich in
Are you
Gefahr?
trying to warn me that I'm in danger?
That, Louis, will be up to you to choose. Most of all, make sure you don't pick the wrong side. William has had all the time he needs to think about this. You do not. I'm sorry to say this, but this first choice might well be of capital importance to your future. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it. If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
Wenn du mir aus dem Weg gehst? Das kann ja heiter werden hier. Geh zu Mortimer in seinem Arbeitszimmer. Ja. Im obersten Geschoss. Der Gang, der alle Gästezimmer miteinander verbindet. Wo war denn nochmal das Arbeitszimmer? So, Adam Möllner. Peru. Bonaparte. So. Balkon. War das ganz oben? Ich bin mir nicht sicher. Ich weiß es nicht. Gleich nochmal gucken. Okay, das wird ja immer Dollar hier. Hier Oller, hier Dollar. Da geht's runter. Aber ich dachte... Warte mal. Da hinten geht's hoch, genau. Mal gucken. Ah ja. Alles nicht so einfach hier. Was ist der am Kern?
Pardon me, Monsieur, but I have work to do.
Gut. Dann halt nicht. So, wir gehen mal hier hoch. Was ist hier los? Ah, die haben hier gefeiert. Auch nicht schlecht. So, ich glaube, weiß nicht, ob wir da schon richtig sind. Doch. Da sind wir doch. Ob du wirklich richtig stehst, siehst du, wenn das Licht angeht. Yeah. Guten Tag.
Louis, I was sure you would stay. I'm proud of you. You've made the right choice. Now you are definitively free from your sister's lies. And from her, in the process. I respect that.
Given what she did to me, she deserved nothing less.
Ui.
And apparently, I'm not the only one. I'd rather not talk about it.
I understand.
Why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that might be too many truths to absorb at one time. I intended to tell you afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say.
Fasziniert?
Quite curious to find out more. My whole way of thinking has been blown apart in just a couple hours.
What could be more normal? It may have been a bit brutal, but you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we need.
You're not the first to make me that offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
So, Thema wechseln. Er hat über seinen Vater gesprochen. Er macht sich Sorgen. Fangen wir mal damit
I'm
an.
given to understand that you have a difficult relationship with your father. Isn't that right?
Let's just say we don't see things the same way. I ended up finding out that there's a world outside the rules he has imposed on us.
Menschen können deshalb dasselbe über Dämonen
It
denken.
seems you find yourself in the same position that you've placed men. You were told what to do, what to think, and you found it unbearable. Imagine if humanity finds out you secretly direct them. How do you think they'd react?
Your analogy is not without substance. But that's where it ends. Man's main flaw is his willingness to forget and to make the same errors time and again. He can't help it. He is mortal. I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people will turn against us, just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
Er will Freiheit für die Menschen? Ist das sein Projekt? Er will Freiheit?
You really are trying to liberate men.
Of course, not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas, if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want. The best way of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea.
Raffiniert.
For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Hang on. What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his own freedom?
So,
Do you have
weitere
any more
Beispiele?
examples?
Of course.